What's going on, family and friends? This is My Thoughts Uncut. I'm your host, Terrence Manning. Today, we have a wild one for you. We have one particular person who dressed up as a woman in disguise to film inside of a woman's locker room. We have another gentleman who decided to just walk in the woman's locker room because he's trans. Let's get right to it.
Tacoma Park man accused of posing as a woman to secretly record women in gym locker rooms being held without bond tonight. Fox 5's Julie Donaldson live outside the Montgomery County Courthouse with those details tonight. Julie.
Hey, Marina. Well, the defense attorney asked the judge to consider a less restrictive option than being held without bond, arguing that while the crimes are problematic, they're not violent. But the judge, well, she disagreed with that, taking into consideration the danger of the crimes and the fact that there are two other pending charges in Prince George's County of similar offenses. Now, police first learned of the suspect on.
Whoa. Two similar instances and they're not taking it seriously?
October 10th, after a woman at One Life Fitness in Germantown reported a man entered the woman's locker room and recorded her in the shower. Investigators later identified the suspect as 44-year-old Chikunidi Tati of Tacoma Park, arresting him on October 9th at the Planet Fitness in White Oak. Police say that
this man decided to buy a wig, buy a pink jacket, it looks like a track jacket, and buy glasses and purposely put on a mask so you can't see his face and see the masculine jawbone that he has. And he proceeds to go in the women's bathroom, record while they're in the shower. And you're telling me that this isn't a threat to women all over the US? This is because of the ideology that the left has. This is a product of it. Things like this happen because Democrats and liberals think that men can be women. So now you have people taking advantage of this and using it this way. Men cannot be women. This is a prime example of how dangerous it can get when you allow these men and women sports in their locker rooms. It's dangerous for women all over the world.
Tati was at the gym for 7 hours without working out. He would then put on a wig and pretend to be a woman to enter the locker room where he would film his victims. He would then hide his disguise while leaving to avoid detection. He is now facing up to a year in jail.
Like, how dumb is this guy?
Keeping Tom and visual surveillance of a private area.
One of the biggest factors that a judge is looking at when determining bond is dangerousness. So in this case, the judge determined that there was no less restrictive means to ensure.
Hey, lady, not her, but the judge. The judge gave this guy bond. He went to great lengths to disguise himself so he can film in a woman's bathroom. I don't know how this guy's not a safety issue. This is a clear no bond situation. He is a safety hazard to women in the US, all over the world, to be honest. There's no way he should be getting bond. And this judge is saying this is not that serious. I'm trying to tell you, people, they do not care about women. These liberals and these Democrats don't care about women. These liberal judges don't care about you women. They're using you because they know they can get your vote and they can tug on that emotion from you. So they do that and they trick you into thinking that this whole alphabet community is also for you too. And it's not. They're pushing this agenda for a reason. It has nothing to do with you. They're just using you.
Ensure the safety of the community. People need to be able to feel safe when they are at the gym showering. So this defendant will remain held without bond until trial, which will be in district court on December 15th.
All right, we're going to go to the next one where this man enters a gym in the locker room while women are getting dressed and undressed. This is a crazy one too.
How are you? Did you tell me or not that women like to see dick?
I'm asking you a fucking question.
Exactly. Get out of the way now. No. Now he knows how to be a man, right?
Why is that lady trying to help the man that's walking in the woman's locker room? Why is that black woman? What? Look at this. Watch this.
Exactly.
Look at that. What? No. Let it ride. He want to be a man. He want to go in women's locker room. Let him talk to a man face to face. She's trying, and then she's stopping this guy from talking to him. And the black woman that's talking right now is the victim. What happened to sisterhood?
Get out of the way now. No. Now he knows how to be a man, right? Now he knows how to be a man. Stay out of the women's locker room. We don't want it. He needs to have his gym membership revoked for that shit. And the woman told you. He assaulted me. The girl told already. We already filed reports. No.
That's fine. I want the video.
You can't get rid of me for this. I'm a woman and I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in there. Look at them walking in.
This man just walked back into the women's locker room. Hold on.
I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in.
That's the women's locker room.
I'm a woman and I have every right to
Look
not
at
want a
this,
man
guys.
in the restroom when I'm naked.
This man is going back and he's just strolling in like he belongs in there. This is nuts. I don't understand why this is allowed. And this is at, I think, Planet Fitness, they said. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I could have sworn it's Planet Fitness.
There are girls naked in there. Look at them walking in there like it's okay. It's not
Oh no,
okay.
this is Gold's Gym. Now you can see the
Gold's Gym! Men! Grown men with big dicks in the women's locker.
why she has to say the size of it. Like, well, she can just say what it is. Why is she emphasizing the size of it?
Locker room! Grown men with big dicks in the women's locker room. And that's why I'm getting kicked out.
And they kicked her out. This is outrageous. This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. She's not comfortable. She doesn't feel comfortable in the women's locker room with this man with whatever size, that she claims he has, being in there while women are in there undressing and dressing. She doesn't feel comfortable. So it's F you to the women and let this man just freely walk in there like this, like it's nothing. What I don't understand is, why isn't he comfortable being in the men's locker room? Why is he so comfortable being in the women's locker room?
To make sure the girls know. The fuck? Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room. No one's saying shit. And I'm fucking done with it. It's fucking stupid.
She's right. It is stupid. It's the dumbest. I don't know what's going on in this world, but we need to stop this. This is straight nuts. 10 years ago, this wasn't even a thing. But 2019, this wasn't a thing. This all happened when Biden came into office, where this is all of a sudden allowed. Like, this is outrageous. You're putting women in harm's way. We've seen it time after time again. You're seeing it on different social media platforms, how women are coming out saying what has transpired, what they have suffered through in these locker rooms, in these women's spaces that men shouldn't be in.
It's dangerous. Me naked in front of a man without my permission. But I ain't the one who gets kicked out the gym, y'all. I'm terminated for not wanting men in the locker.
Yeah, she's right. She's 1000% right, because this is wrong. This is something where if I were her, I would get a lawyer and I would sue Gold's Gym, because you're kicking me out for not feeling comfortable and confronting this person, and you're not doing anything about it. You're taking his side and just telling him, hey, I'm pretty sure they have restrooms in there that says family restrooms. He could have used that one. Why can't you go into that one? Why are you going to the women's space? Why? Because they're not. It's an excuse to be near women and to do harm to women. That's what I believe. That's my thoughts. I'm going to keep it real. This is why I named the show My Thoughts Uncut. I don't sugarcoat shit. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you next time. Peace.